Hello, ineffable being. How are you doing today? I hope you're having an amazing, wonderful, magical day. I want to tell you that you are a genius. You are special. You mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is, who is the director of your psychological drama? Who is the director of your psychological drama? So, what the human being is physical and not physical. So we can look at ourselves with the physiology, all the physical, all the mental, all the emotions. And essence, what you are, we can say, is your personality. And I believe our personalities are made up of the way we think, our emotions, and our actions. And that's 100% determined from the past, correct? Because every experience that I've ever had has created a neurological network in the brain, and that has left an imprint. It's a seed. Every experience, with every person, with everything, every situation is recorded inside the brain. And the end result of every experience is an emotion. So the mind remembers the places. The body remembers the emotion associated with every memory. So we can say who we are is the collection of every experience I've ever had and how that has impulsed me and the reactions I have created. By the time we're 35 years old, 95% of our life, of the places we go, the people we talk to, our unconscious reactions is determined from the past. So who is directing our psychological drama, to me, is very important because, look, I didn't have the perfect life. Now, surely, I didn't have the worst life, but I understand that my brain, the largest neural circuit in my brain, equals the most energetic memory that I have. So, I lived through trauma, physical abuse, psychological abuse, emotional, sexual, everything under the book. And we can say science reveals that when the body is in survival mode, when we are feeling anxious, fear, depression, all of these stress hormones, our body takes a snapshot because all of our attention is on the external world. And at that moment, we take a snapshot, and that is called a long-term memory. So long-term memories are created from highly, very emotional experiences, experiences that carry a higher emotional quotient. So, given my past, I woke up one day and I said, damn, well, I don't want to be governed by my past. Because A, my past is not perfect. And B, my past is not where I want to go. So, if we're waking up every day and we get out of bed on the same side, we brush our teeth, we get dressed, we take a shower, we eat the same thing, we drive to work the same way, and we are, at work, and these people push our same emotional buttons, and 95% of our thoughts, we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts in one day. And if 95% of those thoughts today are the same thoughts we had before, the day before, then how do we expect our life to change? Because remember, we have 60 to 70,000 thoughts in one day, and most of our physical life is the same. So if you're not waking up to a vision of the future, if you're not signaling emotionally how you want to feel, creating the actions in your world that you want to create, how can we believe that we're going to manifest anything? Because 95% of the thoughts I had yesterday, I'm going to have today if I'm not living consciously. And I'm not creating that signal. So that means then the brain is a record to the past. Because we're going to think within the neural circuitry of past experiences. And I'm going to feel emotionally within the confines of past experiences. So the answer of who is the director of your psychological drama is your past, is your paradigm, which is built of these very large neural circuits. The director of your psychological drama isn't where you want to go, isn't your desires, isn't your heart, isn't positivity. No, 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 no. The director of our psychological drama is every experience that I've had with every person, every experience that I had with everything, with every situation. And all of that is who I am. And if everything that you are doesn't have light from the present you, then you are living through the filter of the past. And the question of creating the life that you want does not arise because it doesn't exist yet. I haven't walked naked or in my boxers in my dream house at 5 o'clock a.m. to get milk out of the fridge because I'm thirsty. I haven't lived the experience of having a world famous book, of sharing, of helping a million people forget or overcome their trauma. I haven't lived that. So if I'm not living consciously, what is living consciously? That means there must be internal activity existing within. It could be thought, intermediately. It could be imagination, intermediately. It could be cultivating. It could be creating an elevated emotion, intermediately. Or we can take any of these three and bump it up by using the heart to make it constant. So if we're not living consciously, then we are a record of the past. And we are going to be defined by our past. And we will be predictable in the future. The moment you wake up with a vision of the future, your brain is no longer a record of the past. Now it is a map to the future. Now you are in control because you say, my thoughts and my feelings change an outcome in my future. That's a whole different ballgame. Now you start to say, I am a creator of my world. And we no longer say, I am this way because this thing, this person, this situation that happened to me 15 years ago. No, no, no. Now we are empowered. So, who do you want to be? Your director of your psychological drama. Your dream that you're creating conscious, or your past? I invite you to investigate this deeply within yourself, and I invite you to put in the comments, what are paradigms? How are you going to get to your dream? What is the brain? Is your current state a record of the past or a map to the future? And in these both fields, how are you going to empower yourself to get to where you want to go? Please also comment below what topics you'd like for me to cover in the future, and give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your loved ones, with your mastermind group, partner, social media accounts, and give it a big subscribe. I hope to see you in the side of light. Goodbye.